So, let's see if the sound works. Sound seems to be working just fine. Okay, let's go. So, we need to continue what we were doing yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, we were there on this particular thing, and this particular component, and I was trying to make it work, but I don't know if I will do this like that actually, because I wonder if it's optimal or not. And version file, what the fuck is that? Okay. Yeah, the MCP, I don't know why. I don't know why the MCP doesn't work. This works, but for some reason this doesn't work. In theory, it should be this. This should be the MCP. It doesn't work. Anyway, it doesn't really matter right now. Because this MCP is not that useful. So, How could I refresh this? I want to refresh the slider when we... the slider if we edit the slider config. I didn't know what key is for. I never used keys in Vue.js, or only for looping over certain elements. But that's it. Not refreshing another one. I don't know if we have a front-end server that is running. Yes. So now if I change this, it doesn't change. Oh, I know why. It's because of the default value. But the default value should be computed. So it should change if we change the... Hello, Dono. What's up? So... No, it doesn't change. Because it's not reactive for some reason. The problem is that is not reactive. You're absolutely right. The problem is slider middle value only get it once on setup. Slider middle value is already defined as a computed. Change this. Not reactive, your current code, and use this value where you need the middle of it. I'm just trying to improve what I've done yesterday. At what should it update current value to? Yeah, I don't know why this is not dynamic. Will it be dynamic now? Yeah, but it doesn't take in consideration the step. Perfect now, but it should take the step into consideration. Hey bro. Hey, what's up, Context Compass? Middle 6. Yeah, I don't know if we will keep this functioning this way. Is this a vibe code session? No, it's not. I don't do vibe code sessions. I mean, here I just ask the AI to just fix stuff, but otherwise I don't vibe code. I don't let the AI to just do the entire work. Otherwise it would be absolute trash. Sadly. I wish I could. I needed said yeah, okay, do this, do this, do this, do that, but it's not good enough. I have to how do we say? I have to be here to just monitor the AI basically. But this component, since it's quite it's not critical, I just ask the AI to do the work for me. For instance, I could just do here I want to display all the different values. I could just ask the AI. I could just do it myself, but I think I would ask the AI. But I don't know if it will be good enough. For instance, let's try. I want to display. I want to display all the potential value of the slider in the preview, like the min and the max, but for all the value I'm a NKW. Sorry, I don't know what it means. Not nowhere. Thanks to my company forcing it. Thanks to my company forcing it on use. Like your company force you to use Cloud code. There you see, it did it, but it's not great. And it's not perfectly aligned, you see, like it's kind of trashy, as expected. I have to fix it by myself. Are you a full stack developer? Yeah. Yes, I am. I mean, full stack developer doesn't really mean anything. I prefer to do backend things, you know. It's more fun than front end. For instance, you see front end here, it's not aligned, it's not perfect, it's quite bad. You see, it's not aligned. And I don't even know how I could fix this, because yeah, they want fast output and I'm what you could call green dev. Okay, so you're kind of a newbie. They are not scared of having, I don't know, potential bugs or issue with the code that you produce and that the AI produce. If I was a company, I would be quite scared about this. Justify between. Um, There we go. It's not perfectly aligned either, but it's a bit better. I don't know why there is a slight offset, kind of. The thing that can, I just started my coding developer journey, currently working through my HTML. This is so cool, bro, being able to understand the tags, etc. Yeah, yeah, I feel you. It's been quite a long time ago since I learned HTML, but yeah. Now I cannot stand HTML anymore. Like, please, it's so boring. They think they can find a way to bypass that if they can control exactly what the AI do in our projectors in MD5. There's no way they can. There's absolutely no way. If you ask Claude to build like complex stuff, at one moment or another, it will mess up. My first project is going to be dashboard as well, funny enough. In HTML and CSS, you mean? Why is it not perfectly aligned? I think it's because of the slider. It's the only option. So now this actually no, it's not because of the slider, but how could I do this? Justify. I guess it's because it's, I don't know. Yes, I want to be able to understand. I was hoping to vibe code and get a technical co-founder, but then it was making too much time. But then it was taking too much time, so that I thought to learn myself. Well, it's because you found the wrong guy, dude. Because learning by yourself, everything, it's quite time-consuming. Let me say that to you. It's like big kudos to you. Like well done, but it will take time, like a lot of time. If you want to have something pretty clean. What language is that? Looks like HTML. It's not HTML. It's Vue.js, which is a front-end framework, kind of like React, if you know it. I bet you know it. I bet you know React. So yeah, it's kind of like React. But I don't get it. Why my slider is not perfectly aligned? I think I know why. Here we go. Here we go. Now it's aligned. Now it's going to be complicated. Now it's not aligned anymore. Damn, how am I gonna do this? Just as DI. New chat. Let's fix the alignment of the values and the slider cursor. Yeah, it's Vue.js. It looks like HTML. Can I please use my computer? Yeah, Vue.js. Do we have any example? So you write your code, your HTML code directly inside of the template, and you write your JavaScript directly inside of the script tag. The learning curve is pretty cool, so you will learn it pretty rapidly. There is another one called Svelte that is pretty cool too, with a nice syntax that you can learn pretty rapidly also. So yeah, it's up to you. Or you can use React. Best scenario is that you use React, because everybody does. But you are entitled to do whatever you want. I'm dead sure that this won't work. What did I say? Ready for it? fuck, it works. No, it doesn't. I knew it. It's not working. I can send an image. Let's see if it works. It's the first time I use the image to debug. I don't know if it will work or not. Minimal replacer label by block. And it changed some. Oh no, it just added another div on top of it. And you put the slider in it, and then this thing. Then I can remove that. Format it, and then just add some class. Native. No, it doesn't work. I'll try to use Sony. Let's see. Where is he? There is no clothes on it? Oh yeah, it's here. But I don't expect to work even better. Why did it take the Docker Compose file? Absolutely no clue. So let's copy and paste it. But I'm pretty sure it won't work. Strangely, it does kind of work. I don't really understand why. Is it because it's absolute? Yeah. This is a problem. This is quite a problem. And it's not perfectly aligned, like I said. There's a slight offset. What's the dashboard for? It's to manage my SaaS. Basically, it's for the admin user, so they can order platform like forecast platform, and they can edit the style of it, the color, changing the color of the navigation bar and stuff like that, add some prizes, manage the user, add some competition, add some quizzes. That's what I'm doing right now. Create custom rules, adding custom term of use like legal stuff, adding some alert to display to every user, adding a chatbot, for instance, the login page. So this is what the game will looks like with the custom colors. And right now I'm doing the quizzes part, which is the biggest part of it, like the most complicated one in terms of UX and UI, not really in terms of logic and or in terms of backend. It's pretty easy in terms of not easy, but it's not that complicated. Just in terms of UX, I don't really know how to make it appealing to people. If that makes sense. But I took too much time. I put too much time and effort in that. So I should move faster. Why the padding doesn't work on absolute stuff? I thought it was working. Max. Here we go. Now, will it be centered? Yes, it's centered. It's pretty much centered. Now if we increase the step, yeah, that's what we wanted. Yeah, this is buggy because of the steps. I don't know until when it's like not relevant to just add the numbers. Because obviously there's a certain time where it's too there's too much numbers, right? So I need to find a way to say, okay, when we go above those kind of numbers, just add a min and max. Okay, I think we have opposite problem. I can envision a good UI. I was getting annoyed by not being able to build it. Like, getting a nice UI is completely different than getting a nice UX. The UI is like the color, the border radius, the how the card will look like, etc. While the UX is more like which page should I create? How to organize the pages, the forms, and stuff like that. Because now the UI, except if you want to build something extremely custom, it's pretty simple in a way because you have a lot of tools like Shadcn and stuff like this that could leverage the UI for you. Do you have any how do we say? Do you have any material to share, like design elements that you made? Quite curious about it. But yeah, UX is, and you have to think about it a lot. Okay, so now it's perfect. Okay, so it's perfect. It's perfect, but it's not that perfect. I mean, I kind of did a not fix, but I want to. But let's say I have as max value. There would be too much labels. How could I improve this in terms of UX? I should have given him an image. You're right. Of course I'm right. Show current value plus extreme only. I prefer to do this. Add tick mark for better UX. Smart label sampling. Well, the smart label sampling, I'm quite afraid that it won't be that great for in terms of UX. Okay, but okay. Can I copy that? Yeah. I ask the agent to do it for me. By the way, do you think this is vibe coding? Or it's a bit more than vibe coding? Implement the sampling. I vibe coding. I think we could argue that I vibe code this particular component. Because I don't want to think that much about it. I prefer to think about the backend, where stuff are critical, rather than just spending too much time on the front end. Because front end is fun, is only fun when you only have the front end to do, but when you add up back end, front end, etc., it becomes overwhelming. And the front end like this, like building dashboard, it's not fun at all. Because it's always the same thing. While doing front end to build insane website, like, yeah, I forgot that this website doesn't work. It's a shame, by the way, because start of the year. Like if I were paid to build a website like this, it would be really fun. But you have to be exceptional to build a website like this. like really, really good. And AI is not good enough to build stuff like that. No, I don't want to have the sound. Okay, well, the website is cool, but I cannot navigate through it. I'm just waiting for the AI to finish the work. There is also a job section. It did not exist back in the day. Which website is insane? I don't remember. This website is so old. This was the site of the year when I was at school, basically. This one also. I wonder how it survived through times. Absolute trash. Absolute trash. This is so bad. This is so bad, but in a way, it's not that bad. Just that if we say 10, it's like, what the fuck? Why is it not fully functional? Um, it's like 11. 11 would be better. Yeah. But it looks like it's laggy, while it's not. It's looking like vibe coding at the moment. Yeah, you're probably right. It's just that I double check every time. I just don't like let the AI on. Oh, fix this, fix this, fix this, fix this. But it's true. I'm lazy. So this website has been built in which year? 2020? I thought it was way older. I think this one is way older. Yeah, 2017. Back when I just finished high school. And does it still exist anymore? No, it doesn't. Oh, yeah. Yes, it does. Now it's still looking okay. I mean, for a website that is almost 10 years old. Yeah, I got a dashboard, UI UX. Don't know how to share in here. Yeah, if you don't have a link, I don't think you can even paste some links there. Seeking 3D expert. Damn, I wish I could be a 3D expert. I would have jobs like this. Boom. There's no salary. Nope. Why do you build your dashboard by yourself and not buying one or using one that is already existing? You can find free dashboard online. I mean, if your uh, goal is to learn how to code, then yes, build it by yourself. It would be better. You would learn a lot, much more. Full time expert with the Git. There is no salary. Senior front-end engineer. I don't know. Let's continue. So this implementation kind of work. It's not that smooth, but it's okay. But you built the dashboard by yourself, like, or you used a library like Tailwind or ShadCN, or you just did it by yourself with like raw HTML. I think it's okay right now. Like the slider configuration is pretty cool. It's pretty good. Perhaps this should move while I move the cursor. I don't know. Let me see how I designed it. I haven't even chosen anything. I haven't designed it this way, but I think this way looks kind of cool. Looks okay. I could just improve, like increase the size of it. What are the props? Slider root props. Step, mean step between thumbs. What are thumbs? Thumbs alignment. Oh. So if I say thumbs alignment contain it's either contain or overflow. So if it's overflow, I don't need the max this thing. And then sure enough, now it's perfectly aligned. Sometimes there is lesson in reading the docs, in reading documentation. Yeah, but I cannot set the size of it. That's quite unfortunate, by the way. Well, I did design and navigation is experimental AI first. I'm not technical, but I'm creative, so I try to bridge the gap. Okay. It depends for who the dashboard is. If it's for your end user or if it's for you. And this changed a lot. Like, how could I change the size of this stupid slider? Because I don't want to mess with end user. But you have to be careful because end user, it depends on what your project is, but end user are often used to some kind of design. For instance, if you try to uh, completely change the way things looks, and try to innovate, they can be kind of lost. For instance, this dashboard, it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty easy in a way. Like it's nothing fancy, nothing new. It just works. So you have to be careful. But you could find like what is this thing? This key. So for instance, this website, it's pretty cool. Ah, fuck. Do I have a login? I hope I can log myself in. Here we go. So this is the dashboard of it. I wanted to do. I tried it because I wanted to build something similar, but this is a dashboard, and I think it's pretty cool. It's kind of like bento.me, if you know it. Now, it has not been since it has been acquired by Linktree. It's there is nothing new here, but I want to build something similar for another project of mine, and this what the dashboard looks like. So the dashboard is also the interface. So this is quite interesting because there is no, it's not classic dashboard. It's more a, I don't know how to say it, but it's not conventional. Custom CSS properties. Not sure, I don't think it will work. Sure it doesn't. It does. I have a good bento design. My dashboard is the interface. This is the interface too. It's for healthcare business. Healthcare. Now, that's a touchy subject, a touchy topic, because healthcare, damn, it's you will have a lot of SOC regulation and stuff like that. Like you have to be SOC compliant. And stuff like this. So good luck with that. But yeah, bento design is quite cool. I plan it with the idea that any decision is always three clicks away at most. That's a good thing. It's too big. Perhaps 22 pixel is better. Yeah, I think it's okay now. The only thing matters, and the only thing that I have to do is to do the backend. And to send the right data to the front to the backend. And this would be tricky in a way that it's, if I click on save, by the way, what does it do? Save configuration, what does it trigger? So it's a real root. I didn't know. But I would take a 5-minute break and I would be right back. Welcome back. I don't know why the camera shut it down, but no, it's not overheating. Anyway, it's the end of the breaking time. So yeah, I need to do this. Let's just log the form for now. Click on save. Yeah, sure. For that value. No. I don't even know what I need to send. I need to send every answer. So basically it would be every label. I need to send every label. So we need to transform the form. So it would be something. So it would be something like transform, and then data. I don't even think that it would be. Yeah, so with that in consideration, we need to create all the labels. So we need to create a payload, basically. And we have an error because it's not typed. What is the type of this? Do I have a type for that? I think the type is slider config, right? Void. Come on, eh? What's wrong with you? Do we have a use form here? Use form, yes. Slider config. I hate TypeScript. I hate it. Let's pretend it doesn't exist. So now I need to build all of the labels, all of the options. So yes, what do I send to the backend? This way. Question option, store question options. Oh yeah. The problem is that I store every option individually, while for this particular case I need to batch the store basically. Here I have a question for. I cannot read your message. I can't even watch. For Sam, for me, I guess. But since I think since your name is in Arabic, it just destroyed the YouTube interface. I have an issue that when I face a bug or error, I go to ChatGPT and ask it to give me a first script so I copy and paste. Yeah. So far, so good. But so the option should be, or the title should have a FR, and so I need to import the languages here. instead of writing or try to figure out the problem is. You mean that you don't try to understand why there is a bug, you're too lazy for it, and you directly ask ChatGPT for help? Is that right? Is that what you are struggling with? And now if I just log option, why there is nothing in data? If I log data and then I log option, now it should work. Yes. Well, what you could do is that you could try to understand why there is a code in the first place, like you spend, I don't know, 10 minutes on it, and then after the 10 minutes just ask ChatGPT, and you ask ChatGPT to explain in detail why it doesn't work, and try to understand why it did not work, and that's it. I think it's enough. So why there is a UID? You just need some, how do we say that? Some discipline. But yeah, don't spend more than 10 minutes on it and then you will figure it out. So I don't need to reduce actually. I'm so bad with all of this. Like, the bad thing about AI is that I'm getting so lazy. And I believe there is a lot of things that I don't know how to do anymore. And if the what is the name of it? Is the show plus indicator is true, I want to append a plus to the last iteration element. I thought you had a problem with like ChatGPT didn't work, but if you force yourself to ask ChatGPT to explain the bug, then you will become better and better. I think this is way overcomplicated for what I want to do. This is it. If there are and e, yeah, it's exactly that. Why does it say all of this? Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, now if I click and save, it works. We have a 10 plus. I should remove this blank space here. And let's say if we change the step, oh, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because it took the step into consideration where it shouldn't. Oh yes, it should. Stupid. I'm so dumb. Like, it's crazy. Crazy how dumb I am. Yeah, there is only two things. Boom, boom. 0 or 5. And the position, I have to send the position to. So the position would be. Fuck. Option. Dot position equal I plus 1. Type number is not assignable to type string. What? Position 1. Yeah. No, the position is not type string. Why does it say that? View type number is not assignable to type string. This is why I hate TypeScript. But I don't want it to be a number. Or I can just send it through the right order and it would be okay. Store question. Store question option. And the position. Okay, so I calculate the position over there. So I don't need the position actually. I can remove it. My bad. So we are pretty much good to go. We just need to return option. Subdomain. Is it correct? Subdomain event UID question UID. And then what is this? Oh yeah, question UID. Okay, no, this is, I don't care about this. So it would be, every time I would submit this form, it would erase, and then it would do an insert of or update. That's it. Now I think about it, I forgot to launch my timer. There we go. And now it's not this route, because this route only accepts one by one the store question option. So I need to bulk edit. And there is no image. So I think we're gonna have to create a new method for that, sadly. I need to clean my interface, it's too much stuff happening here. And the controller, there we go. Now it's cleaner. Here we go, and now here we need to post, and then the option dash slider. And then this thing, we're gonna bulk it. We could do either create a new route, or we could use the same route but passing a parameter to it, in order to say, okay, when you store the question option, and if there is this parameter, you need to loop over all the answers and stuff. I think it's cleaner to create a new controller, create a new method. I'm just thinking about it. Yeah, let's create a new method. So public function store update, or how do I say update or create? Upsert. Is it the correct word, right? Everything is in Korean, of course. Yeah, okay. Upsert question options. Why without validation? Subdomain request. There we go. And we can type the response. We can take that from this, and then we need to validate the thing, which will have a custom validation. I need to validate array. Validating array. There we go. So the request, I don't even remember how we validate something in laravel, like it's crazy. Okay, like this. Yeah, validate. So let's put this inside of a question option. That's all. Oh no, yeah, it's right. This is something we have to take in consideration. Like we have to remove this, and then we need to do a for each. Languages as language. No, we need to validate the fact that for every language we have to write elements. We need to do exactly something like that. So language get current language, yes, and then for each we need to add to the validated. No, we need to do some. We need to define some base rule. Let me see if I already done something similar. Yeah, we need to do something like that. For each code is like one language code, and base rule is this thing. So we need to define base rule here and say it's equal to these two things, and then the validated would be equal to like base rule, and we have to put this after that. And here we go. Required string. Yeah. Now I can delete the validated to see if everything is working okay. We just need to define it here. Option slider. Yeah. Short break. Option dot upset. No. Option upset. Here we go. We can pass that and paste it here. And now, in theory, it should work. The root's not even called, what the fuck? We have errors, but I don't know what kind of errors. Errors. The question option field is required. What do I pass as a header? And to encapsulate this inside of a inside of an array. Return questions option. What am I doing? I don't know how to code anymore, I swear. So what did I send? Nothing? Question option. What did my backend expected? Question options, right? Yeah. So what is the problem? The title in field is required. 0 title field. I have to format it even differently. Anyway, let's take the break. Focus. So now, actually, just an array. What I send just an array. So I have to loop through it and just validate it. I think there is better way to do. Wait a minute. What was the response? The answer to this is like question option 0. Question option 0 title is field is required. So it's not even that. Title and field is required. Yeah, because it should be question option ish something like that, right? Yeah, now it works. We should display an error though. We should display errors. I don't know what kind of error though. What's the max value for that? I didn't even check what the AI did. It's like if the max is like max value v model mean, but the max there is nothing, right? Let's set it to 1000. So here we go. Wait a minute, I said maximum value was 1000. Why is it 10,000 now? Computer crashed. Why it crashed? Admin panel quizzes. Edit. Slider edit. Oh, we do have an error, like a pretty big one actually. I only set up a max. And everything crashes? This is ridiculous. Anyway, let's try to set up the maximum amount. Why it crashes? I think it's because of the calculation of this slider. Like it make it completely crash. I don't know why. If I increase to 1000, it works. 1000, it works. It's like extremely laggy for some reason. I don't get it why it's not. Why if I just want to increment? Oh yeah. 2. I click on save. Yeah, it works and send a colossal array with every value possible. The problem is I have no front-end validation on my, because it's not in the form. And this should be in a form. I don't know why it's not in a form. It should be in a form. So let's create a form. So graduate colors 1 gap 4. I don't know why it's gap 4, why it should be gap 6. Form, then submit, come on, submit, the prevent equal save configuration. I think I will have to rename. Boom, 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 boom. And then I need an ID. And this ID will be question option slider. Need to close it. Form. And then we have a grid. Wait called 6 gap 6. Yeah. And for the label, this is not correct because this should be a flex. It should be this. Here we go. If I refresh, yeah, it looks better. Does the responsive works? Yes, it does. And now the save configuration, I should do something like single choice. I think I could. Is there a button to submit? Yes. So the button would be type of submit. submit with a form equal to this ID. So now if I have 1002, I try to submit, I should have an error. Indeed. Why I have 1001? Because I have the 0. Makes sense. You boy, you boy, pew 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 pew. Do I send a string or do I send a... What do I send? I send string. Perhaps I shouldn't do this, now that I'm thinking about it. This is a pretty bad idea, what I'm doing right now. This is a pretty bad idea because I'm sending like 1000 elements, which is way too much for the front end. I should just only send the value, the min value, the max value in a step, and then let the backend do the work. Basically just sending the slider config. I just send the slider config and then I let the backend do the calculation. This is what I should do instead of trying to... And this is really laggy. This makes my browser in pain. Performance. And this, boom, this crashes the entire browser. Well, we're gonna have to wait a bit in order to unbug. Does it work? No. Still laggy. Oh shit. The problem is that I have no clue about what I'm looking at. The only thing I know is that if we increase the value too much, it just destroys the entire browser because the calculation is too hard to handle for it. And in terms of calculation, I'm talking about this. This is way too much. This is way too much calculation. What if I just return, let's say, if I set it up, set this, just close this tab and open a new one. I think it would be much more optimized. Actually, not really. Because I have way too many HTML elements. Oh, wait a minute. No, I have an index. If I remove this, is it more optimized? Slightly, but not that great actually. It's only slightly more optimized. It's not a crazy optimization. I think it's because of the slider itself. Because now that I've changed the step, it's way easier. Or is calculating the value, the middle value? I don't know. Anyway, no one will try to break this, like to put maximum 1000. It's okay. But we need to should we need to fix the backend, or should we need to fix the front end? Should we send all the element by the front end, or should we send it by the backend with just a config? How's the opinion of the AI in this? Should I send this array from the front end, or should I just send the slider config and let the backend generate all the options? The best practice, you should send only the slider configuration to back and let the server generate the option. Here's why. Doesn't have option objects. Yeah, I agree. The only issue is when I will add option to the slider range, which will be completely different. And I don't know how I will do this. I think we overall have the same. Anyway, yeah, let's send to the slider option. So the option would be min max and step and show press indicator. Remove this and then we can return option. Yes, we can return it directly. And then in my backend, instead of doing this, I can just do validate and then min max step no show press indicator record boolean. Here we go. And now I can delete validated. Max it's 1000. Minimum 0. Step 1. Max value. I think the max value is yes, it should be the min value plus 1. The min value of the max value should be min value plus 1. I want the min value of the max input to be the min value plus 1. GT, what the fuck is that? The GT validation will ensure that the max value is greater than the min value. Let me doubt about it. Oh, I didn't know about it. I didn't know about this validation rule. Thank you, AI. But I don't know if it will work because it's string or it's integer. No, it will work. So now, if I just resubmit, sure enough, I do have this. Now I can display errors. But now that I think about it, I don't even need to transform. Right? Sure, I don't need to transform it. And I can display errors. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Forms error. Min. And max. And step. And now if I remove this condition here and I say min value is equal to of course if we can save, the max value will be greater than 11. It works, it works. So now I need to build basically everything. Create position E. I want an upsert. If the option doesn't exist, and if it exists, I want upsert here. I think I should delete everything and just recreate it. I don't know. Probably not, because it would erase what the user selected if for some reason they decide to change it. Anyway, it's breaking time. So. Let's continue. So yeah, we're thinking, and I don't think this solution could be the right one. in a way that I might have other issues. You are the best, thank you. Thank you, Pomodoro. Now let's focus. Because I have two options. Either I just erase every option that I've just created, or I just try to update them. The easiest option would be to just erase everything and just recreate it. But imagine there is a user that have already made some forecast. Well, their forecast would be erased also. So this is not that great. Key by position, I don't even know what does it means. I think I would have nothing. Oh yeah, I do have something, it's just the basic endpoints. So, with keys by position, I don't really know what it means. Key by. So just a collection, collection that is sorted by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is not correct. Oh yes, it is correct because the position 0 doesn't exist. My bad. Damn, so you are here. Nice to meet you. How are you? Is the smile okay? Yeah. So yeah, what the AI did was actually the right, that was the correct solution. Your friend's birthday was today or it was yesterday? Because it was today, I don't think it's necessary. I'm not that great in English, but it's not correct, right? It's not English correct. No, not the mic, the smile. So if I change it and say save it, just refresh it, and now it works. And if I check the DB, I should have like 1000 new option indeed. With the ID, like, okay, the last ID, yeah, but the position will be off. So it needs to, I can't do this. It has to be key by the title or something. Because if I change the step by, let's say, 20 and press save, that'd be greater than 10. What the fuck? I need to change this. I just refresh the DB. And that crashes. Okay, so last option, the title to replace is not a function. Have a good night. I don't know why it doesn't work now. Nothing seems to have changed in the DB, but for some reason it seems to have crashed the front end. Line 43. Last option, the title to replace is not a function. Why is it not? I don't need this anymore. How could I check the props? Question. Why can't I see the attribute? Come on. I don't know why it's bug. It's not working on the slider. Like get initial config. Why? I need to check inside of the vendor. PHP artisan tinker, not Tinder, tinker. And I have to fetch this question. Question equal question where, come on, for app, where is it, where are the models? App HTTP, I guess, HTTP models and question. Where UID equal to this first. Yeah, there is no HTTP. There we go. So now if I say question option, what is the name of it? Question option. Here we go. So what's wrong with it? Question ID, yeah. Position 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why there is a problem? How could I speed up the 80, 84, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know why it doesn't work. Yeah, so it's 9:32. Last option. Let's log it. Yeah, so we do have it somehow. Yeah, but dot title doesn't exist because it's... No, yes, it does exist. But replace... So I don't understand why the dot replace doesn't work. Oh, because it's not a string. Because this is a type of... This is a number, not a string. Why? No, yeah, because I've typed it as a string. I have to convert it. So I have to convert this as a string. I can't call replace method because it's a number. Transform it as a It's either a number or a string. That's the problem. If it's a number. Because if I change db, and let's say I just put oh, because I store it as a number, not a string. I'm so dumb. The title should be string and not ID, and not a title here should be a string and not a number. Actually, I want the backend value to be string and not number. This is ridiculous. Cast to string explicitly. Here we go. The problem is I will have to delete the question because now the database is fucked up. So let's remove it. So now we should say 4.4. We need to fix these pages though. Those pages. Method not allowed. Here we go. So let's create a new question. Slider. Save. And then click on save. Now we should have new question options. Yes. And now it's a string. And why is it 0? Why there is a 0 here? Oh. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. 11 0. Why? Why the 0 is a position of 0, but yet is created in the last position? E validated min. Yes. So E is equal to 0 here. Exists an option let's take the generic title option, existing option, get E. Yeah, it won't work. Oh, I had too much brain rot. And I need to do some laundry. See you in 5 minutes. Welcome back. I don't know. I don't know why. Unnecessary cast, yeah, let's remove it. I don't know why it created more element than it should have created. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But why like extra element like this one and this one should not be there? I mean, the 0 should be there, but the 11 should not be there. I don't really understand why. Let's try to erase once again the slider question. Back to quiz, add a question, slider, save. Okay, so now we just click and save. If the toast wants to disappear, thank you. Here we go. And now we can go and telescope and check the logs. Why can't I even see the logs? Where can I see the echo? Okay, new tab. Same logs. It's not the version that I want. I had a question, come on. Slider. White. Browser has crashed. I don't think I would see the logs. Okay. No. Slider. Here we go. And if we click on save, like, I'm supposed to see the logs. Where I still see this echo for debug purposes. I think I would have to just use the this one, which directly will be inside of the logs. There we go. I think we can save. I have nothing. And then laravel logs, what do I have? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's perfect. Why does it doesn't work? Question option. 1, 2. Why there is an 11? No one knows. No break for the reckless. Let's continue until it doesn't work. Now I'm curious about why. Damn, this is the 6th symphony. This movement goes odd. Existing option. Pum 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 pum. So let's delete it. Pum 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 pum. Now it's a slider. There we go. Clear the log. There we go, and then click on save. Refresh the logs. So yeah, there is no problem on the logs. Why there is problem on existing option? Doesn't make any sense why there is an existing option. Question. This is empty. This should be empty. Like, why is it filled with something? Title value 0. New option 0. Title value 1. Existing option. Position 1. Of course, because position is not equal. Position is not equal to the value. Oh, because position is this plus 1. This is why it doesn't work. Save, and then save, and then refresh the database. Well, let's see the log first. Existing option. No, no. It still doesn't work. Oh, my bad. And position, there is 2 positions at 1 now. Oh, it's e plus 1 here also. I should create a position variable. There we go. And then this and this. Let's clear the database once again. Let's recreate the question. This is becoming embarrassing. Let's save it. Let's check the log. 0, and why there is already an existing option. Doesn't seem to be working. Oh yes, it does work. But why it says that there is an existing option? For the position, existing option for the position 1. With position position 1 title value existing option. Why there is no new option that has been created? Let's remove the log. Let's try one more time. So now, no more 71. Back to quizzes. Add a question. Slider. 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 Save. And save. And let's check the log. Title value 0. But why there is existing option? I don't get it. And where there is no new option. Why I never see the log new option, even though it's the first time I create. Oh no, because it's not the first time. Because I create value by default just before I create the default value here. Oh. Why am I that stupid? I guess I haven't slept enough. Okay, so now let's crank up the value to 20. And we click on save. And just refresh it. Now I should see logs like existing option is already existing. But now we create a value 11, 12, 13, 14, etc, etc, etc. So yeah, it works. Finally. And yeah, the 20 is position 21 because we have a 0. Now the real question is, if I set the min value to 1, I click on save, will it work? So, okay, let's remember 270. The 270 should disappear now. Why is it still here? No. Oh, because I didn't remove them. That's why, I guess. Yeah, here we go. Now I need to remove the question that are not vetted. Valid position is it this one. Let's try again. Let's refresh. Let's say 2. Let's erase the cache. Not the cache, the logs. And just we're gonna log the valid position. Boom. Valid position 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Existing option. The existing option should be 3. So now the 70 should be erased. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 21. It's perfect. If I increase the steps now to 5, now I should see every 5 elements it should be erased. So start with 2, yes, then 8, then 2, 7. But the positions are off now. They are off because should be 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's okay, it works. Does it works? Mamma mia. Let's say it works. But now if I just decrease the step to 1, will my do you have a pen? Yes. So it's 2, 8, 2 is equal to 12 with a position of 13. But if I decrease the step by 2 by 2 and click on save and refresh it, the 202 is still 13. With the 4 here being the 5 and the 6 being the 7. But now that I'm thinking about it, the position doesn't matter at all, because it would be calculated by the front end. Is it? Is it really calculated by the front end? Yes, it's calculated by the front end. So the position actually doesn't really matter at all in this case. I could even remove it from the resource. Question option, I can remove the position here, and sure enough, it should not change anything. Indeed. So the position only serve as a ID, I would say. I would prefer to use this title as an ID, but I don't think it would be relevant. Let's keep it this way. It works okay. I would just ask the AI to just review my code to see if there is any crazy thing about it. Like if I just do this and just click on that, in theory it should review what I've done. Security, the global function, the custom business access, nuance, implementation, the convenience check for international domain names. Yeah, okay. There are several instances like hard-coded slider title and pagination limit. Where is that? Avoiding. Yes. Review my changes and check if you see any, what the fuck, any bugs in my admin dashboard controller and slider question component. Let's see. I don't know why the AI failed. Perhaps I cannot run two requests at the same time. Sounds weird to me. Why it failed? The request failed. I wonder if it's because, like, it must depend on the model I'm using. It's crazy, like, how could they have a 99% uptime while there is plenty of time there is a 1 hour a major outage. OpenAI base status. Same thing for them, like 99%. This is wrong. No, it's not wrong. Good database. Perhaps it's wrong. Perhaps I should select position at 0 to sync the position with the title. I miss my 32-inch monitor that I have back home. Oh, it's not over. I have to loop through languages. Let's sync the position. Here we go. Potential division by 0 if step is 0. No, I don't care. Data flow issue. So now, incident to IO. Another crazy SaaS. I cannot imagine the pricing. $15 a month per user. Incredible. Anyway, so if I click on save, did I resync everything? I did not. Zero. Come on. Question 72, yeah. EE something. No, 6. So the 6. No, I don't want a 6, I want a 72. I'm becoming crazy. Oh, and I need to display the... I should display the type of question here. So slider. Okay, let's edit it. Step 1. Invalid 2. Click on save. Refresh. And then go back to the database. Refresh the question option. What do we see? Yeah, 13, 13, 5, 5, 5, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4. Okay, perfect. I think I will stop the stream here. It's pretty good so far, but I need to address some issues, which are: first, I need to display a model. Second of all, when I click on save. Second, the plus indicator doesn't work. Let's fix this real quick. Title dot replace. Last option, the title. Here we go. So yeah, I need to oh yes, and I need to fix the languages. I need to loop over that to add more languages. It's just title. I guess this is it. Okay. Nah, stop talking. Oh, the best part of the concert, of the symphony. Oh, I create a new. Oh, come on. I don't want to create a new. Uh, So is it going to be correct? Apparently it is. Yes, it is. And if I remove one language, let's see, removing French, just go back to the quizzes, edit the slider, just click on save. It will remove the French. It did not remove the French. Why French is still here? Why French is still here? It's crazy when you think about it. Arrow to string conversion. Pum pim pim pum 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 pum. Let's check the log now. I don't get it. I shouldn't use implode. I want to flatten the array. How could I do this? Yeah, JSON uncode, that's what I want. Let's retry one more time. And perhaps I'll be able to eat one day. Let's check the log. Ian. Yeah, so why do we still have French? If the updated option is equal to, why do we still have the effort in the DB? This is an interesting question. Perhaps come on, it's not that complicated. I guess it's just because it's JSON stuff. No, it does not. It does not. It does not. Oh, you're absolutely right. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I was thinking. Doesn't replace JSON, it merges the new data with the data already there. So if the database certainly so the entire JSON file to only contain the languages that you should be able. Force a complete replacement to the JSON field. I don't need it. I don't want it. Let's keep it this way. I don't want to mess anymore with this kind of stuff. But now, if I just add a new question, back to quiz, add a new question, and add a slider thing. Yeah, there is only English, of course. Now, if I click on save and just refresh the DB, I should only see English version of it. And I see French for some reason. What the fuck? I have something that is missing in my code. Yes, only English, right? But why do I have French also? Except for 0. Okay, let's erase the log. Let's try one more time. Oh, I know why. Oh, I know why. It's because of this. And that's because of that. And now, one more time. Add a question. Slider. Now, only English. Yes. Only English. And if I try to update it by increasing the max value to 20, save, refresh. Boom, it works. Let's set it to 30. To 3, okay. And now let's go to settings and just add a new language. French, save. Go back to the quizzes. Click on save. Refresh, boom. French appeared. I don't know why the 0 is here. And if I increase the steps to 15, let's say, so now we should erase everything, boom, and we only have 2 things left. Here we go. Zero, 20, 20, 30. Perfect. Finally, now we can remove the logs. Here we go. So we finished. Oh, the camera is not sync anymore. Anyway, well, that was it for today. Almost 3 hours and a half, so pretty good. Thanks for watching and see you next time. I don't know if we will see you tomorrow, but anyway, have a great day.